Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brad, Supercoach Pro. Today, just seeing the results of this Dogs and Lions game. I brought in a player last minute. I kind of regret it, but I kind of don't at the same time. I thought I'd take a punt on a player that we've had in our sides that we all started with. The role was there. How many CBAs did he have? I went Sanders. He only had the 17 touches. Too many handballs for me. 12 handballs, 5 kicks. But I saw him 59% defensive half. That doesn't make sense. My YouTube live just reset again. I don't know if that's legit or not, but anyway, brought in Riley Sanders for 296k. He had that 98 in his past score, so I thought maybe he'd go up a bit in cash. Use him as like a cash cow / stepping stone, probably. Best case could use him as like a F7 or M9. It wasn't a night for that. Before to take a punt, because I only need to do 2 upgrades and I've got 9 trades left or whatever. So for that, take the punt on Sanders tonight. Just last minute, saw he wasn't named on the bench. He was also on the field starting. I think he tended to get a few CBAs, but then also played like a high half forward role. What was his CBA numbers in the end? Before I take a last minute punt, I've been talking about him all week anyway, so I thought I'd just go there and back my gut. Probably wasn't the right night to do it against the Lions, I suppose, but how many CBAs? I swear it was more than. It doesn't even say CBAs here. It doesn't even say he intended any, but it's interesting. Riley Sanders, I think he scored 55 tonight, so I swing at the stumps, and probably a failed pick this week. But if I can go Sanders to Rosie when Rosie comes down, it's not the worst thing, I suppose. So hello everybody in chat. Hello Cheese. Hello Jack. Cheese says, you see DR telling Bevo to stop ruining our Supercoach teams on his Twitter. He's fully drunk. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look at this right now. That's funny as. Is he at the game? DR. What did he write? We follow each other, so that's nice. What has he written? Some feedback for Bevo. Sorry, my words after a few cold ones.
Supercoach teams, mate. Stop killing our Supercoach teams, mate.
Supercoach teams, he says. That's so good. That's like me on a normal night without any drinks. He's got a halftime report as well. They are funny, man. Giving it to Bevo. That's so good. That's pretty funny. English is doing everyone's head in the chat. I'm just reading some of the chat between some of the creators, and they are hating English at the moment. I don't know why, because there's no clear R2, to be honest. Neil 20 disposals. So what was the scores tonight anyway? Let's check that. Jack, the best thing ever. Cheese. So you've both seen it clearly. He's at the game. That would be why. How's Hipwood? His only good game, right? Hipwood 135, 141 tonight. What are the other relevant scores? Brisbane and Doggies. McRae did shocking again. Jack says he think he had a few cold ones. English 3-6 kicks against. Had him VC. Yeah, because he's got good history against McInerney. Grundy English. Yeah, it might be actually to play Cheese as well. Grundy. And he says, I don't like Cheese says, man, Neil looked good. It's a shame your Sanders pick didn't work well. Had the right idea. Was worth a punt. It is the right idea because he's got the set of bound to 10 CBAs. I'm going to stop doing the long way. He started on field. He started a lot half forward. I had the game on at work a little bit and I listened to it in the radio, but he did go missing in a lot of patches. I feel like he came back late. Bailey Williams one night. It's all irrelevant players apart from Lockie Neal 135. Cam Rayner was a smoky I was looking at between Cam Rayner and Sanders. I was like, but I didn't know if Cam Rayner would get any CBAs. He went 111 tonight. Ridiculous. And he was at the right price range. I would have had no money though if I had went there. Dunkley 102, that's a bit annoying. That's why I didn't care about the 600k mark for Dunkley. 99 for Bont. Lucky he can play forward, so my VC's failed, so I'm going to go Captain Dacos. 95 for Zorko, that's good. So what's his... He's going to be down to 550 in a few weeks. Bailey Dale, 95. That's actually not bad against Brisbane's forward line. Trelaw Cheese, 94, mate. 94. English, 85. That's no good. Garcia is such a good rookie as well. 79 tonight, Riley Garcia. Bruce Revel, 70. Take that. McRae, 59. Sanders, 55. I don't feel so bad now. There's only 4 points between those two. Caleb Daniel was the one I was looking at as a smoky. 48, but played wing, I heard on the radio. Nobody else relevant. Captain Dacos it is, I'll tell you that much. Oh, what did Joel score? Fraser. I just seen in the comment just then. 53 for Joel. I thought he played better than that from what I could hear on the radio. Can someone tell me, did Sanders look better than a 55 or did he deserve a 55? And do you think from here on out he's a bad pick? Who does Sanders got from here on? Fremantle North. If he holds his spot, he's fine. Freo North. Maybe he can get to 400k. He was negative break even of 4. If he had got 63, he would have made 30k. He probably makes 27k next week. But that's not good because now his break even's going to be... Oh, his break even's going to be 24. He just needs a huge game against Freo and North, and I'm A-OK. See how we go. I might just trade him to Rosie at some point. Neil is coming to my team next week, says Jack. Yeah, fair. Don't blame you. I think he's a better pick than Dunkley. I thought about that all week. Cheese says, hope he's not too expensive next week, Jack. About Neil. And then Jack, bit of an underwhelming game for points for me. Yeah, okay. Bot 99. That's for most of us anyway. Zorko 95. Fraser 53. Wyman only 65 and English 85. Yeah, that is annoying, Jack. Especially when your primos don't ton up, or they're almost about to ton up, but they don't. Cheese, what do you got? My plan was to get Dunkley next week. Now I'm hoping I can get Neil. Probably goes up a fair bit. How much will he go up? He won't go up that much, will he? Now let's do the math. Always try. Lockie Neil. Break even of 83. If he hit 120, he would have went 17. How much was he off for 120? 135. 24. He probably goes up 25k, Cheese and Jack. So he's probably going to be 640k Lockie Neal is my guess. I'll write that in the... That's what I think. I don't know, maybe someone on Twitter can confirm or not. Far out, I butchered that, but whatever. Gotta be. Maybe a bit more than that, I don't know. No, I'm not going to jump on him, Cheese. Okay, so Cheese is saying, is this about Sanders or not? Went missing in the second half. Oh, this is Fraser. Yep. And Sanders looked bad, to be honest. Oh, wow. This is not good. Bit clueless out there and makes a lot of mistakes. Lack of effort too. Now I'm worried, Cheese. I saw a few fumbles and stuff, but I feel like it might have been perceived pressure. But you look at the whole midfield for tonight's game. Chalal 30. How did he go? 77%. So he actually played all right. Webber only had it 23 times. McRae 20. Bont 19, but played forward a lot by the looks of it. Maybe they're really missing Richards in there too. I tell you what, if Sanders gets dropped next week, I'm going to be pretty mad. It will make me mad. I hope he stays on that side. What did Raynar do? Did Raynar get centre bounce attendances or what? Excuse me. Or was it just goals? What did you do, Raynar? How does he score 111 off 18 disposals? 9 kicks, 9 handballs, 5 marks, 3 tackles, 1 goal, 1. Damn it. Missed one there. Anyway, he'll have a 40 game next week. Stuff him. Yeah, so no, I've gone this week. Some other 2 picks this week. I've bought in Green and Fisher. I haven't stemmed away from that. I just wasn't sure about my rookie choice, and I'm hearing that Will Dawson will be laid out apparently, or I don't know. It's good to have him with that Fisher play, but I kind of want scores over the next few weeks. I thought Sanders could do that, so I've just wasted 150k on Sanders for nothing. So not going to be a nice team review with him in there. But anyway, so I took a punt somewhere, had to. And I've only got 2 upgrades to go anyway, so it was worth a punt. Bouncy English, 6 free kicks against Skinny Fog. He might be on my never again. Yeah, fair call, Bouncy. Hasn't won a hit-out contest all year. Wow. Yep, don't blame you. Yeah, English may go on the bye. Crazefit. Hello, Crazefit. Hello, Bouncy. And hello, Max. Wait, did I miss? I must have missed you, Max. Where are you? I'm here to say, I keep walking Neil did not go LDU. Let's go 135. Wow. Sorry, Max, didn't mean to skip your comment at all. Wow, he went Neil over LDU. Good pick this week. I probably would have went LDU. I'm not going to say I would have went Neil because I'd be lying. Cheese. The English drop-off needs to be studied. Yeah, it does. Absolutely. As a Brizzy fan, I love Rayner in the mids. Yep, I can imagine why you would. I should have really picked him up, but I didn't do it. Anyway, it's the DPP that got me on the line with Sanders. I've been thinking about it all week anyway. Jack, you know who's going under the radar, Brad? Your big boy, Nank. Yeah, I've even considered him as ruck this year. If you didn't have the round 15 bye, although English is one, I was looking at, but after tonight, I might go a pod route. Ruckman. Who can I go? Grundy's been mentioned. What's Grundy's worst scores? But Grundy's got like a 99, a 93, an 86, an 83, 71. Tell me, what's the difference between Grundy and English's worst games, to be honest? Cherry. What's Cherry's bad games like? Cherry's not bad. Maybe Decam's where it's at, actually. Maybe Decam. Without Mason Cox, maybe he's the pod guy you go. I'll consider Decam. Kieran Briggs, hell no. Jared Witt's too injury prone. Toby Nankervis, what are you doing? Toby Nankervis gives me Grundy vibes, same sort of deal. I don't know. Rowan Marshall shits me. Far out. R2's not clear, is it, honestly? R2 sucks. If I had to pick R2 next week, it'd be Darcy Cameron, to be honest. Darcy Cameron R2. I think I might send it. He's in what, like 2% of size or something ridiculous? I don't even know. It'd have to be under 5% decam. No one would be looking at him. Cheese. Is it really worth keeping him for dual position if you have a playing 22 Will Dawson, that is? Is it really worth keeping him for the dual position if you have 22 playing Dawson? Well, yeah, kinda, because if you have a 1 week injury to a backline player, what the hell? If you have a 1 week injury to a player, you can bring down Fisher into your backline, and you don't have to trade out your primo in the backline. That's the Dawson pick. But my issue with Will Dawson is I actually reckon Campbell from Richmond gets a gig soon. What did he do in the VFL stats tonight? And Campbell's a dual position defender forward. I think he'll get more games than Will Dawson. And I might use him as a week because he's 102k instead of Will Dawson being 117. Campbell, how did you go tonight at Richmond? I don't think he even played. Was he carried over as an extra? Campbell Gray. Blight played. Blight had 12 to start, 12 touches, 6 marks, so that's not knocking down a door. Where is... Oh, Campbell Gray did play. I'm an idiot. He had... Nah, that's not knocking... I thought maybe he comes in for potentially Cozzy, because Cozzy's a peanut. Cumberland's 183. Cozzy's just useless. Samson's Ryan's just as useless as Cozzy. Campbell Gray, I might use as the DPP swing. 102k. He scored 1 goal, 1 no. 6 hit outs, so he's versatile. I think he's 195, isn't he? I think he's 195 centimetres. He only had it. That's shocking. 6 disposals, Campbell Gray. Come on, do something better than that. But maybe in the Richmond lineup, in the AFL lineup, he'd look a lot better than what he does in the VFL. That's such a different translation when you're looking at key position players. When they play in the VFL, they might not play well because they don't have good delivery. So, I don't know. Something to consider. Although we've got Taranto who can't hit a target. Taranto's hard to watch. I hate his kicking. You may as well just kick it to the opposition on purpose if you're Taranto, because that's all you seem to do anyway. I don't know how he scores 100 most weeks. I don't get it. I'm actually not a fan of Taranto, if you can't already tell. I think he's an absolute butcher. Better pick than bloody Hopper, though. Oh, man. Our team's is trash. How did we seriously beat Adelaide? That's Nix, you got to get sacked. Richmond beat Adelaide over there. Anyway. Craze fit. If that GWS forward on rookie ain't the sub, I'm bringing him over Dawson. Don't think I have other options on the bubble. Yeah, fair. Don't blame me on that one, Craze fit. He'll probably come out when Cogs comes back, but give me Rowan. He got the ceiling. Fair point, Craze fit. I don't know how Cheese Grundy's problem is. He gives away a ridiculous amount of frees, but he has the best run home, supposedly. I heard that on Pig Mentality's thoughts on that or whatever. So, yeah, I've heard the same thing, Cheese. FPL down under. Hey, everyone. Hey, Brad. How you going, mate? What's going on, FPL? Why do Thursday and Friday night games feel a bit flat? I mean, yesterday's game wasn't flat because I'm a Tigers man, but tonight's game just felt flat from the get-go. Jonas in the house. I just changed my trade plans last minute. You did it me. Exactly what I did. McQuircher and Koff out for Will Dawson and Neil. Wow. Bont failed, so giving Gawn the feather sword. Even English scored 131 on DCAM last week. Yeah, I still feel like I'm more confident in Dacos to go big against Melbourne's midfield than Gawn over DCAM. I don't know. I'll have a think about that one, Jonas. I'm not too sure. Either way, I think you'll be fine. Cheese, maybe worth getting him instead of Dawson then. I don't need the cover. Yeah, well, I just think he comes in players. I don't think we recruit a bloke of that height at Richmond, considering we got no good tools forward unless you play Bolter forward and not give him a game. Will Dawson just, I don't know. Watch him outscore Bloody Sanders this week, and then I'll be really annoyed. I don't know. I hate Twitter sometimes because I'm hearing too many things that he might be laid out because the rain in West Coast, and I kind of needed his score this week being best 18 because I've only got 20 playing. So I was like, if I grab Will Dawson, his score's not even going to be relevant for my side because he's probably the worst out of them. Turns out, watch him go forward, play forward against West Coast and kick 4 goals and score 92 or something stupid. Anyway. Maybe worth cheese. The missus hates that all I do is watch Supercoach content. Yeah, there you go, cheese. Yeah, that's. I don't know what to say to that. You actually got me there. I feel like I go into patches. Like if I'm not seeing any chick or whatever, I'll watch footy all weekend. But um, and when I had a missus, I used to only watch maybe half the games that I watch. So it's different, isn't it? Um, where am I? Cozzy really has shown no signs at all. He hasn't. I think we gave up a third round pick for him and a bag of cheesels. Jonas Goat, Grundy's massive score have all been at SCG. Yes, good point, Jonas. How many games at SCG has he got from remaining? Cheese, why I got a VC on him this week, Jonas? Well, I hope you got a VC on Grundy. Jonas Cheese, yeah, certainly worth a shot. Good shout. Crazy fit, got to be a long week. Yeah, I know, especially because there's a Monday game. Kind of annoying, but yeah, what do you do? West Coast Rule, Cheese, she love you in the summer. Well, unless he's got a second sport, she won't be complaining when I win the 50k. Well, maybe one day. Yeah, wow. That's a good point, Cheese. I'm nowhere near it, so that's why I took a swing at the fences tonight. I wonder if there was any scaling in that game. Any scaling to my team? Ah, Revel. Ah. I'm not going good so far. I got a 55, a 53, and a 70, and a 99. How many primos do I got left this week? I don't even know if I call Stewart a primo. Do I even count him as a primo? 1, 2, 3. I'm not even going to count Stewart as a primo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 primos this week. I'm in strife. Why did I load up on round 13 buy players? I need my pods to go well. I need Kerno to kick a bag on Essendon. I need Moyle to score like a primo and like get a 100 against Marshall. At least a 120 would be even amazing. Closey needs to pull his finger out against St Kilda. And Stewart needs to go get nuts against Sydney. Oh, no. This is not a good week for me. It's not a good week. I went in to get my scan today for my ribs. And then I went there, and then obviously I won't get the results back till Tuesday, but I got into work today, and I only told one bloke about my ribs at work. The boss comes into me today, he's like, "Oh, so are you actually right to be at work today?" And I was like, "I hate work people because you can't say anything." Like, the old mate at work who I told this about my ribs and whatever has told me so many things, and I'm like, "Okay, maybe I can, share a little bit of things with him back." And then what does he go do? He goes dobs on me to my boss today and says, "Oh, Brad's working in a bit of pain." So bastard almost got me sent home. Now this bloke, I don't know if he is legit always smoking bongs in his car, but it may as well look like it. I'm never telling him anything anymore. Bastard almost got me sent home. Don't trust work colleagues. That's what it should be. Never trust a work colleague. They're just dogs. I hate work colleagues, to be honest. And they're not even worth small talk with. Now I'm just getting mad. Stuff work colleagues. Where am I? FFS Bont, yeah, Bont VC. Yep, me too. West Coast Rule. I did the same, unfortunately. Crazy, if you say Stewart isn't a primo, so isn't Green. Green for a different reason, Craze Fit. I mean, Stewart, how many times has Stewart turned up? Craze Fit, Stewart's turned up. This is the difference. I mean, get stuffed. He hasn't done that. Stewart's turned out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Really? Doesn't even feel like it. Green's turned up surely 7 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times and 95. Oh, whatever. I'll tell you what. Tom Green's going to be fine for the rest of the season. If he doesn't average 110 from here on out, I'd be very surprised. Like, All the games that he's had bad games, there's been correlation to why. Stewart has not given us a reason why, apart from him being just total trash. 78 against Geelong. Apparently, he got, who was it? Someone was telling me the other day. Run with roll with that big tall Blitzars bastard. The 82 Crippo did a job on him, and 72 Jack Steele. Was it Jack Steele? Am I thinking the right player that did that to him? I feel like it might have been Jack Steele that game that was going head to head with him. So Cripps, Jack Steele, a 95 in the rain. So what? And give it to me. It's bloody GMHBA Stadium. You try scoring well there. Anyway, I think you'll be fine, Craze Fit. For $490K, I'm not paying for anything. It's value. I'm not going to pay $602K for Dunkley that scored a 102, am I? I guess that's probably my point of it, Craze Fit, is you can pay $120K more for a guy like Dunkley that scored a 102. I'd rather get Green and use the money elsewhere and waste it on Sanders. Anyway, oh my god. We'll be right, Craze Fit. Cheese. He's trying to get more shifts, mate. So you know what? That's actually what I thought, Cheese. To be honest, stuff that bloke. I was pretty short with him tonight at work. I wasn't giving him nothing. I don't know if he knows he can read between the lines, but he's an egghead. Forklift drivers, I swear, all the same. Joe's Goat, Randy Garcia scored 250s, 260s, and 280s this season. 125K up to 320K. That's wild. He was a huge miss. Sliding doors moment when you pick Rogers over him for job security. Next minute, Bevo gives this Garcia bloke a whole heap of games. Rogers has got like the scope to be anything, and to get named sub, gets dropped, and all this crap, and then. Yeah, he's my biggest fail. Rogers over Garcia was stupid in hindsight. I think I already had Sam Darcy and all those other Dogs rookies, and I was like, nah, I can't go one more, can I? Stuff you, Bevo. West Coast Rule, feel your pain. I've had 2 doctors' appointments. Oh, no. 1 CT, X-ray, ultrasound, and 1 injection. Since Wednesday. Oh, man. That's rough. The grog is helping? No. Yeah. Far out. Cheese. Yeah, that's rough, West Coast Rules. I'm only doing a 4-hour shift tomorrow because of it. Because I had to actually do it, and now I had to do an incident report as well. I had to go upstairs to work at work and to write an incident report, even though it didn't happen at work. And so I was like, well, I'm only working 4 hours tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, fine. So 8 till 12. But what an absolute wank. Like, God. Jezza against West Coast, you had any free time, mate? Oh, wait, what was I doing, Cheese? Please remind me. Jezza against West Coast. I thought about bringing in Jezza this week, to be fair, Cheese. Free time. What have I promised you guys? Memory of a bloody goldfish, Cheese, I have. I was doing something with... What was I doing with Jeremy Cameron? Jeremy Cameron. I don't know, Cheese. I'll have a look what you've written below. Give me a second. I went through thoughts of getting rid of Green. But he's too helpful over the buyers. Hope he will come good. I promise you guys. Everyone that's a Green owner, he'll come good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you tell me, right? Am I delusional here? But the guy just had an ankle issue. So before the ankle issue, he was fine. Before the ankle, literally before the ankle, he was averaging 120 points. He's just had the week off. Am I missing something? 116, 95, 78. I get that's not great, but he's got the week off. So it's a 3-round average of what? The bloke was literally doing 120 before that. Okay, 3-round average of 96. I get that. Totally get that. But my God, he was averaging 120. He's got the week off. He comes up against Hawthorn, and I know it's not his greatest opposition, but just give him a break. Give him a break, guys. Had the same plan as DR. Was going to have Green until he's buying sideways him, as I love the early season start, but didn't go through with it. Yeah, fair. I think he'll be fine, Cheese. So on Hawthorn and Port Adelaide, I think he'll struggle a little bit, but I still think he's going to come good. It's okay. If you guys hate Green that much, I don't know why you hold on to him. I like him though. When everyone jumps off and I jump on, I'm more than happy to say, hey, well, in my team, you average 115 from here on out. It's okay. It's okay. Here to stick up for Tom Green. Maybe I'll be part of his bloody fan club in Canberra. I've never been to Canberra. Is there anything in Canberra apart from the politicians? Anyway, not a very political man, as you guys can tell. I only vote the Greens. That's about it. I don't know if I want to go there, but only because they're the easy way out. Everything else, whatever, I don't really care. Where am I? I've lost my comments. West Coast rule. So I've had about 7 to play, 520 score. Oh no. No trades yet. Okay, what do you do? Thinking either Goulden or Grundy. Probably Grundy, West Coast rule. Probably Grundy. Well, don't forget to give me a bloody like on this chat too. I mean, there's 17 of you and only 2 likes. That's not adding up. There's 15 that haven't said hello. Anyways, Cheese, who you got in the rocks at the moment? West Coast rule. Crazefit says who? What are we hooing, Crazefit? Far out's hard to keep up. Oh wow, it went from 2 to 6. Thank you, those 4 people to listen to me. Thank you. Funny bastards. Where are we? Got Neil in fantasy, but couldn't afford him in Supercoach. I was talking about Stewart, not about Green. Oh, my bad, Crazefit. Now I'm just confused. I wasn't having a dig either, Crazefit. Just having a dig at everyone hating Green. Not anyone specific. He'll come fine though. West Coast rules got Neil in fantasy but couldn't afford him. See, I just said that. I'm special. I don't know, Cheese. I'll not give him a break. I hate him. Okay, all right. Maybe this is your outlet to my Stewart issue. Maybe in the chat, me owning Tom Stewart is like you guys owning Green, or vice versa. You know what I'm getting at. Okay, I can understand that. Because I never understand why people want to bring in Stewart, but I guess it's the same boat for you guys thinking, why does he want to bring in Green? All right, I'll take that to account. Anyways, 2 spuds, English and Moyle. Moyle might outscore English this week, West Coast rule. And Sweet R3, you should probably get rid of Sweet, my friend. Roundabouts in ACT in Canberra. Yeah, right. I haven't driven there. I don't know how far it is from Geelong, but I don't think I'd ever go there. Jonas, what do we got? Green got destroyed back-to-back by Steele and Cripper before his injury. Yeah, I know. I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. I do remember the Steele thing because I remember listening to that on radio. I feel like I've listened to too many games on radio now. It's all the road trips up to New South Wales. So does he play either of those sides again? I'll have a look at that. Does he play Carlton or St Kilda? He plays Carlton around 17. He doesn't play St Kilda, so that's okay. Who else? Does he play Geelong again? No, he doesn't play Geelong again. So all his poor scores, he doesn't really play again. Although he plays the Doggies again, round 24. I don't care. It's 490k. You can't talk me out of 490k. I mean, I just spent 290 on bloody Sanders, so why did I do that to myself? I should have just got Stephen May this week. Watch him go 100. Cheese. Stewart is coming into my team. Oh, no. This is the Tom Green thing with me. I get it. After his bye. Oh, no. Oh, no. Cheese, please don't do it to yourself, but I get it. West Coast rule, I'd go Grundy then. So would I. That's what I was telling him as well. Crazefit, come back. Come back, Crazefit. Where are you? Moyle is going to go 100 on Marshmallow. I hope so, Jonas. I really do. West Coast rule wouldn't be hard. That's what she said. I don't know. Geez, Green is a flat track bully. Let's be honest. That's okay. What's 490k even average at? Is that like an average of 90 something? Is that what it's priced? Is that what he's priced at? Is he priced at a 90? A 94, 95? I don't know what it equals. I'm not your man for that. Jonas, R2 Grundy to Meek. R2. Oh, this is your whole thing, right? Okay. So this is Jonas' R2 from the get-go. Grundy to Meek to Sweet to Moyle back to Grundy. So how many trades is that? Meek to Sweet to Moyle to Grundy. That's 4 trades. Yeah, I don't even want to know how many I've done either, Jonas, to be honest. I've done too many myself. Way too many. Who did you guys VC tonight? Did anyone VC Bont? Because that's frustrating. Bont and Pelly, you let us down on the week we needed you. Oh, no. I just looked at my projected. I don't believe in projected anyway, but my projected's like 1,800. This is not good. If I score 1,800, I'll probably go play in traffic. I might go for a long walk off a short pier if I get 1,800. Oh, man. Stuff. Yep, I started with Grand 2. I did. So Scott went VC Bont. Crazy went Bont as well. Well, who are you guys going for the captain? Are you going Gorn or Dacos? I can't see anybody else. In hindsight, I probably should have went VC Flanders. But there's so many top 1% went Bont. You had to go Bont tonight. After a 180 last week, you would have been a peanut. Well, you wouldn't have been a peanut, but you would have been crazy to go against Bont. I mean, unless you've been watching a lot of Lions games, like, I don't know, like Jack, etc., probably. But why Berry? Can I stop bringing in the tag? Like, getting tagged. Like, oh my God. Anyway, they need Richards back there again. Maybe that reliefs more clearances, dominance, helps English out. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to bring in English now. I think you guys have talked me into getting Grundy. I might even just take a swing for the fences and go Cherry. Why not Cherry? I mean, Tristan Cherry. What's his break even? 100. He plays West Coast. I know he's had the easiest ruck run so far. He's probably got the hardest on the way out. I get that, but Tristan Cherry, I don't hate him. Maybe the tackle rule helps him a bit. I don't know. Is this coming off his bye? Be a bit of an be a bit of like an antipod. I mean, Grundy, what has he got? You guys are going nuts in the chats again. Grundy's SCG run, as Jonas was alluding to. Tell you what, there's for only 14 of you, you keep going. You guys are on fire. This is only going to go to midnight max. I need to get up at 8 a.m. I say this every time, and it happens to be like 1 a.m. SCG. So he's only got 6 games in the SCG, Jonas, against Essendon, Geelong, Freo, North, Dogs, Collingwood, Adelaide. Grundy. His ceiling's there, but he's only got 3 scores of 130 over. What's Cherry got over 130? Cherry over 130. 2. Yuck. What about Nankervis? Maybe it might make me watch Richmond games. What has Nank got over 130? 2 over 130. Rowan Marshall, a massive overlook right here. We haven't been talking about him, but over 130 for Marshall, 3. And there's 2 160s in there. Does he play Richmond? He plays Richmond again. Does he play Hawthorn and Freo? Doesn't play Hawthorn or Freo again, which he went massive on. But he's got a Marvel run. Oh man, I'm so undecided. I don't know. Rucks can get stuffed. I may as well just field Moyle for R2 until Witts gets named. I've gone too far. Where are we? West Coast Rule, mate. I've got a 22 and projected 1912. Wow. For that, it was the year you were born. Just kidding, West Coast Rule. Yeah, that's pretty wild that you projected that for a 22. Cheese. I nearly dropped Grundy at his first bye as I captained him against West Coast for a 93. Oh my god. That is annoying. That's a bad captaincy choice. FPL, I put the VC on Zorko tonight and he got 95. That's rough. FPL. Oh no. Oh no. Cracefit, I watched your video on the Supercoach Plus tool and persuaded me to go Bond. Did you really? What is it? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now, Cracefit. My bad. Well, I'm glad I'm an influence. Hopefully, good influence. Is there anything you've ever jumped on that I've jumped on and it's paid off, and anything that you've jumped on that I've jumped on and it's gone the other way, and you're like, I'm not following Supercoach Pro next week because he just blundered that for me. Like, did anybody else be stupid tonight and go Sanders because they thought they could get a midfielder for 296 as a spare F7 M9, or was it just me in my own little boat sinking? Actually, you know who did that? Do that? Puffer, where are you? I think Puffer went with me as well. Puffer took the punt, and I hope it wasn't correlation to my brain. But I do apologise, Puff, if you pure influence on my behalf. Anyways, I'm sure I've got some right, some wrong, of course, but no one's perfect. Jeez, I didn't like VC Bont. Oh, really? You actually knew Berry would go to him? Wow. I didn't. Damn. So VC Grundy and C Gorn. I like it, Cheese. I like it. Everyone in chat's seeing Gorn, so maybe I'd join your boat and see Gorn with Jonas. You and Cheese seem to think Gorn is the god. Excuse me. West Coast Rule because he's against Flynn and BJ. Don't do it. I'm not going to bring him in near West Coast Rule. But I mean, in a couple of weeks' time, when I need an R2, I can't have Moyle forever. I don't have Moyle forever for sure. That little, I don't know what the hell that hair is going on, but it should be dropped for that haircut. Jonas, the whole theory of having Dawson in D7 is, yeah, I know. It's for the F6 swing, I do know. But like I said earlier, I don't know if you caught it. I'm waiting for Campbell Gray, who's going to be 15k cheaper and probably gets games late as well. But same thing, he'll be that swing set for Fisher to go down back, Jonas. I haven't disregarded it. I just think they'll give games more games. He's probably a better scorer than Dawson if I do need him at any point. Then yeah, I don't know, and it is 15k cheaper as well. I don't mind like a really bottomed out rookie like that who has a swing set instead of Dawson. Although Dawson's still going to be a good pick either way. There's no. I thought I was 20. I was only 19 or 20 players this week, so I thought take a swing on a rookie that might go well and have a ceiling of like a 98 score like he did all last week. So I thought, what's the point bringing in Dawson for my side specifically if he's going to score 40? It's not even going to be best 18, and then he could get dropped the week after because they're playing too tall in the wet. And then someone on Twitter, if they're wrong, I'm probably gonna lose my mind, was saying that Will Dawson potentially, and this is only like an hour before this game, was saying that Dawson might be laid out because they're playing too tall. Because there's like 2 to 20 mil of rain in Perth or whatever. And I was like, oh, I kind of need the extra rookie. So I do get why everyone's theory is about Dawson, because mine was the same, don't get me wrong. But I just need extra bodies on the field. And I thought Sanders could do a job and he can't. Michael, hello, Michael. Fagan said in the pregame. This is the annoying thing too. I don't get to see the pregame chats. Like I'm at work, so I don't get to listen to any of that at all, especially on a Thursday or Friday night. Ah, damn it. Fagan said it will be put into work into Bont, but still thought he'd score better than what he did. Well, if I had probably heard that, I don't know if I would have been persuaded to take it off. But if they said something about Berry specifically, I would have been straight away out of there. Cheese, yeah, I don't watch the pregame. So glad I was right about Berry tag. Well, yeah, that's a big call, Cheese. Jonas, cherry picked and marshmallow have the hardest according to experts. Yeah, yeah, that's true. But there's no good R2. I feel like I just want to pod R2. They probably didn't even analyze DCAM though, did they? Crazefit, you have to play the buy game with the ruck under your cherry. That's what I think as well, Crazefit, to be honest. That's why I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I want to go against the pack potentially. I don't know, cheese. Meek. Yes, yes. I'm glad you were persuaded by Meek when I did that little study up on Meek. I hope you all were the reason why. Well, I hope the reason why you guys chose Meek was purely based on my rant that Meek is a good pick. And he's like actually been really solid apart from his injury last week or whenever it was. Oh no, oh no. You told me to go Dale over Sicily last week and I changed the trade. Dale was better. Thank goodness, Craze, for you listen to me. Sometimes I need to listen to myself. Okay, so I'm 2 for 2. The bad ones you're probably not going to tell me about. Jonas, Bevo knows best, so F all the rest. You don't mess with the Mad King at the West. That actually rhymes. That You're a clever man, Jonas. Geez, I have the same thoughts of pigmentality. I like to put the C on the captain after they. Yeah, okay, but also Dacos isn't medal game form, so go 150. Yeah, okay. Wow, I didn't think of that. I mean, yeah, Gorn's got something to prove, sure, but I don't think he's got the history. If you look at the history of his scoring, you look at the history against his scoring against Collingwood, it's not that great. I don't like cheese. The problem with Pod Ruckman is they can really hurt you. I know they can definitely hurt you. Crazy, like when you said no Dale when he was 430k. I thought I said yes to Dale at 430k, didn't I? I don't know. Crazy fit. I thought because I was even saying crazy about me going Stephen May and Bailey Dale. Well, I don't know what round that was. I thought I was a big Bailey Dale advocate. Cheese is backing that up. No, Brad was big on Dale. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Cheese. Unless crazy it's gaslighting me. I don't know. Um, remember Crazy? I don't know if you were listening to me at the start of the year. I don't know, around 5, around 6. I wanted to get May and Dale. And I thought it was too crazy because every other content creator, etc., said Dale's a crap pick. He's just a spud. And then literally all of them bloody traded him in. Like literally everyone that spoke shite about Dale all bring him in anyway. And I was the only one that didn't because I was like, oh, maybe they know better. But I actually got that one wrong. I should have went with my gut and I didn't pick Dale. But I thought he was a great pick for 430. I just didn't have the guts to do it myself. Anyways, accidentally just clicked onto Shorty's TikTok by accident, and it came up as notification. Yeah, I thought so too, Cheese. Yeah, I was kicking myself when I didn't pick him. Yeah, I was really mad because everyone, like a lot of people got him in even at 450k the week after. Bailey Dale, what you could, you know why I didn't get him too? I think I already had an upgraded defense as well potentially. Anyway, Stephen May's a good pick this week if he didn't have his bye next week. I didn't. Sorry, cheese. I didn't like the Dale pick because I was expecting Richards to go back. Yeah, I know. To go back to half back to hurting him, but we'd be getting 2 concussions in a row, ruined that. Yeah, it did. Absolutely. Yeah, I had Dale in my team until Zach Williams was renamed. Oh, true. So now I'm assuming you don't have Dale at all. On the positive side, I've got two upgrades to make. I need an F6 and an R2, and that is it, and I'm done. F6 and an R2, but now I've stuffed my cash gen, completely stuffed my cash gen. I should have just grabbed the rookie to bang that 200k. So now I've got a 69,000k, and I can only trade out Closey and Moyle. So it's not looking good. Closey, Moyle, and somebody else. No point. Closey, Moyle. So 300 plus 300 is 600. Yeah, then I've got. Oh man, I need to trade out Breville. I might not make any trades next week, or maybe just the one. I don't know. I might even trade out Oliver next week potentially. I don't know. What can I do with that trade? 2 upgrades, and do I get rid of Oliver? I have to do the math. What's some quick math? What do we got? 330k to play with, plus 70k, plus 300k. Plus I can get rid of the 200 rookie, 900k minus 123 or 100k, whatever. 780k for 2 players. No, that doesn't give me nothing. I've stuffed it. I shouldn't have went Sanders. I kind of stuffed my upgrades next week, but that's okay. I'll figure something out. I'm thinking about Noah Bolter. Call me crazy, but I'm going early here. Noah Bolter will stay down back for the rest of the year, I reckon, and I reckon he'll could be a sneaky F6. And he might be a better F6. Cheese. Look at Bolter's 2 scores. Because you like this one. I'm specifically saying to you because you like weird picks like me. And he could be the swing set you use down back. So he could be D7, F7, and then swing with Fisher if you want to play Fisher down back instead of bringing in Wilson. But far out, I got itchy nose. I want to itch it, but it'll look like I'm special. Bolter's going to be like 360k next week. So maybe I'll 360k Bolter and a Ruckman for that price. I think I can actually do Bolter and something like that. Bolter and a Ruckman next week. That's disgusting, but I could try it. I think I'll have enough trades to have injury trades anyway. I haven't worked out what do we need for injury trades either, if we need 3 or 4. Carl, hello Carl, g'day mate. What in Neil and Warner this week, nice trades. Can afford Ryan next week, but hate the idea of paying 680 for any player. Carl, if there's anything I'm going to say, he's the one player that's worth every bit of his coin. And he's top of the line. He's a clear D1, Carl. So good ins this week, I think. Neil was, a really good pick. Warner, I think, is probably a tad overpriced. I'd probably prefer LDU over Warner, but he's an absolute pod. So maybe Warner is the shout. I don't know. I don't know if it's just a purple patch for Warner. And disgustingly, I feel like LDU's got a better fixture, so I kind of would lean towards that way. But I don't want to talk you out of that one because that could be something really good. Jonas, Max scored 106, Max gone, and 79 Grundy versus Collingwood in round 13. But Solo gone, 166 against Collingwood last quarter. Really? Okay, so you're basically saying when he went solo, he went 166 versus Cox and Cam. Okay, I was wondering why his scores were poor when. Yeah, okay. So Gorn, 79 with Grundy. That's why, okay. And a 106. Bromax. Interesting. Very interesting. So imagine what he gets without a Cox and he plays just Cam. Is that what you're alluding to, Jonas? You're saying that basically if Max Gorn's solo and Decam's solo, the Max Gorn is going to go 160. I mean, who matches up on Dacos? So Dacos, let's just call it a spade, but let's say Dacos is capped at 150. Max Gawn is a capable guy of going 200. Oh, Jonas, you might be the reason why I changed my opinion to Gawn. Same with you, Cheese. Oh, this mentality of having a bad week, so then you got to come back hard. Oh God, something to think about. It. Good points. I really appreciate you guys a lot. Crazy. No, sorry, Cheese. Yeah, I'm low-key keen on Bolt. All right, good. I'm not crazy then. I feel okay then. Crazy. You only need 2 upgrades though ahead of most people. I need 3 upgrades. Yeah, fair point, but I put myself back 1. I'm thinking about it now. I think I might just get Bolter at F6 and then grab a Mackay or something and see how we go. I don't know. I have to do something with my side. I'm only 2 upgrades because I'm going cheap on green. Man, seriously, at worst case scenario, I'm hoping Sanders gets to 400k or something. Oh man, what a butcher of a pick tonight! I did. I always do that. I feel like every month I do 75-80% good trades and one just bad trade in hindsight where you're like, why did I do that? And then you're like, oh, because I pretty much upgraded my side. Why not? Because then if you sort of do something like you take a punt that nobody else will take, then you could be 2 steps ahead of the pack. Now I'm probably just level with the pack. That was my thought process. It's like if I get ahead and he goes 90 something tonight, I could be 2 steps ahead of everybody and getting a guy that everyone's like, wow, he's 330k. He's just had 2 back-to-back 90s. And you're like, well, I've already got him in. So how you going? Anyway, he didn't get subbed out, so that was the only good thing for me. Rory Lobb got subbed out. But the CBAs were there. Damn it. And the fixture's okay. So maybe I won't go die wondering. Cheese started Cheese, sorry, where are you? Starting to run low on cash, so have to take a chance on players like Bolter or cheap bastards. And that's my point. This is the exact Sanders point. Carl, honestly, Warner just seems like a fun bloke. Yeah, go for it. I'm not gonna. If you think he's a fun bloke to own, I'll never persuade anybody from that route. It makes games easier to watch. Uh, just know he probably won't score as much, like because he's been scoring goals in those big games as well. So how many goals do you think he can score in a season is another thing. I've got a lot of contested 100 players. I need some. Yeah, fair enough. Wants 180s, 70s next week. Spice it up a bit. Well, at least you got a VC cap. A VC choice, Carl. So go for it. If it's going to make your Supercoach fun for the rest of the year and you've got an absolute pod, then why not? I don't hate it. Jonas, who's going Gorn and who's going Dacos? I think Gorn is 150 plus. You know what? Just for you, Jonas. Wait, what has Cheese got? Honestly, I'm hoping Grundy pops off so I don't have to spend the rest of the week figuring out who to cut. Jonas, I'm going to throw the C on. Ooh, who the hell's that? I'm going to throw the C on Gorn. And if it doesn't work, just so you can wait, can you see that? Well, you can see my side anyway on thingy, but done it for you, Jonas. C on Gorn it is. I'm nervous now, Jonas, but whatever. What's he done at the MCG this year, Gorny? Oh my god. Sorry, I was still looking at Supercoach. At the MCG this year, this is Gorn's scoring though. 162, 113, 138, 162, 111, 111, 180. What the hell? Gorn's the guy, isn't he? 180, 177, 162, 162. He's got 4 games over 160. What has Dacos got? Dacos over 160. 0 over 160. Damn. He's consistent for 130 plus. Like Dacos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 scores of 130. 147 and 150 and 156. But Gorn's insane. Jonas, I'm just gonna back you and just. You told me Bont last week, so I'm gonna. Well, yeah, nah, you got it. You surely got to do it. 162, 162, 177, 180. That's 4 scores over 160. And what's Dacos's best was last week, wasn't it? 2 150s. Gone it is, my friends. Gone it is, thanks to Jonas. So I think Cheese is on board now, aren't you? Where we go? Where we go on to this one? Honestly, well, if Grundy pops off, then you'll be fine. You better sleep at night. All right, Captain Gorn it is. Cheese says Gorn will probably go huge. To be fair, usually Pies will double team with Cox, but he's out. Good call, Carl. I like it. I like it. All right, Gorn it is. I'm done. Thanks for having a look at that. Michael, what's going on, Michael? What do we got? Thinking after the bad ice last week, Melbourne might want to get rid of the bad taste out of their mouths this week. I know. Oh, man. It's going to be a big game. I'm going to watch this game with just Gorn watch. Jonas, I'm in form. I've had the Gorn 180 season, the Bont 186. Oh, okay. All right, Jonas. You were the man for the captaincy. I can't believe you got the 180 and the Bont's 180 in the 86 in the last 2 weeks. Well, I got the 186, but not the Gorn the week before. Sorry. Collingwood target him like Freo did. But how? They had Jackson and Darcy, and they're hard to score on West Coast, but I'm hearing you out. He's the only player they need to stop. No Max, no Melbourne. Yeah, but who are they going to stop him with? That's a great point, West Coast rule, of course. But they don't got someone that can go with him. I mean, Decam's good around the ground, sure, but I don't think he's a great hit-out ruckman. I don't know. I'm still feeling like Gorn will go bigger than Dacos then. Oh no, don't do this to me. To play devil's advocate, name the last time Dacos didn't dominate. When a medal was on the line. I swear to God, Cheese. We need... Jonas, give me another stat to throw Cheese under the bus so I don't have to think about this. Cheese, what's his medal scores, mate? What's his medal scores? This is not fun. You guys are playing with my emotions. It's Dacos all the way for me. Oh. Dacos. Oh, Lord. I think either way, you're fine. You know, the funny thing is, I don't know if you guys are like this. I was kind of hoping in a way that Bont would fail because I had a bad feeling that whatever Primo I picked, that Gorn and Dacos would well and truly beat them. So tonight I wasn't concerned about Bont going to VC and him failing because I was like, if Bont went 130 and then I see Gorn and Dacos, which I think will both go 150 plus, I'd be more annoyed at that. It'd be like the everyone's last week thing when they took a 120 and 130, but they missed out on a bit of double points. So I'm kind of glad that Bont did quite because I feel like Flanders tomorrow go 120. I would have taken a 120 from Flanders and then watched Gorn go 180, and then I wouldn't be able to get that. Like that'd really annoy me. So I feel like either way, it's kind of a win if your VC fails. I'm trying to play cup half full right now because Gorn and Dacos, I feel like, will just outscore anybody that you're thinking of apart from maybe Grundy and maybe LDU. I can't think of anything I like. I was thinking about Sheasel, but I was like, he's probably just a safe 120, and that would annoy me again. And I've got no Sarong, Butters, all these other players that I can't use, of course, because they're on their bye. Yeah, anyway, I'm just overthinking now. Dacos is in form again. Yeah, I know, cheese. Ah, Carl, what have you got? I'm going Dacos, but only because I still don't even go. Yeah, okay. Well, if you own Gorn, Carl, who would you go, mate? Oh, Gorn was a hard watch not owning him. I'm glad I got him when he before that 180. His another 180. West Coast rule, but it's easier for me because I don't have Gorn. Okay, all right. I get you now. West Coast rule makes sense. Oh, Skizfits, what's going on? Just tuned in, mate. What was your last min trade? Sanders. It was bloody Rolly Sanders. Oh, I hate myself. In the non-sub games, to be fair, he scored really well. I don't know. He's got a good fixture, so worst case, he's gonna might be my M9, F7 kind of guy if he doesn't get dropped next week. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. Just burn a trade, I guess. Or like my other plan was Rosie to Sanders in 3 weeks' time because they'll be the same price, I think, potentially. That's some worst case scenario. I don't know. I'll dig my way out of trouble somehow. But I'm not sidewaysing primos from here on out, I don't think, unless it's Clayton Oliver tomorrow. I mean, next week. He's the only one I might sideways. Oh, Stewart would be nice to bloody sideways, though. What was your next one? Mine was Shy Bolton on the last second of lockout. Oh, yeah. I don't mind it. I don't mind him or Baker or Bolter. Skiz. Fitz. I didn't mind it at the end. Looked electric and Taranto's in the side, so it helps so much. It does. Yeah, he'll play midfield. He'll play forward. He'll normally play deep forward on midfield. He won't really do much else. It's a really bad set shot. If he could work on his set shot, he'd score 100 every week, just about. Michael, I agree. I think either way, Gorn or Dacos will score well. Yeah, that's my thought process. I thought, funnily enough, I thought Dogs would win tonight. So that's why, that's one of the reasons I picked Bont tonight as well. I was like, oh, Irons are pretty shite. I'll go Bont because I think they'll outdo Neil and Dunkley sometimes are better just at home. Not saying they're flat track bullies per se, but I'm kind of like, Shaw, Bont, etc. But I was like, oh, who are they going to kick it to? But I didn't think Hip would have the game of his life. I didn't think, what, did Hip would score 6 goals or something tonight? Like, I listened to it in my headphones, so I do apologise for the lack of knowledge for tonight's game, but I kind of thought Bont was the man because I thought the Dogs would win. I know a lot of yous in there probably thought Lions would win, but I was confident at Marvel that the Doggies had this. I mean, it's probably pretty rare that Bont's going to put up a 180 then a 160 back to back or something like that, but it was worth the shot. I mean, everyone was saying Dunkley would do this, Dunkley would do that, but I thought worst case out, scenario, he would go forward again like he did and kick a few goals and kick 3 tonight still. So you can't stop him, but you can certainly stop him in the midfield, that's for sure. Get relaxed again. Where are we in the comments? Skizfits was 8K shy of being able to get Sanders. I wanted him to. Oh no. Well, that 8K shy was probably a good thing, Skizfits, and I'm glad I'm not the only people thinking the same way. I don't know if it's a good play now though. I'm not too sure. I'm a little bit scared. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Carl, I'd go for Gorn, and I'm a Pies man. We don't have tall timber for him right now. Okay, all right. Gorn's the play. Thank you, Carl. And coming off his loss against Darcy and Jackson, I feel like he has a point to prove. Yeah, I know. I think you guys have convinced me to go Gorn. I think, God damn it. All right, we're going to go Gorn. Skizfit Sanders will be fine. Just got rattled when Reveal spew tackled him. Okay. Interesting. I hope he's a good pick because in tonight it's kind of not made my night flat, but it has put a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth. West Coast rules. Supercoach is nuts. Jonas give up 6 goals to hit Ward and goes 115. Is that all he went? 115. That's right. Yeah, right. It's not a lot, is it, for once? Puffer. I'll read that comment in a second. I know. Ah, I don't know what to say, Puffer. That's my apologies if you went there because of me. Sorry, I'll go back to where I was meant to go. I'm not skipping. I don't know what cheese. Yeah, Skids reveal speed the shit out of him. It's like gold. I'll have to look it up now. Do you actually honestly reckon that shook Sanders for the rest of the game? That's crazy if it did. FPL, Himmelberg is another reason I'm getting him in. I want to see what I traded. I can do using Stewart. Sorry. I want to see what I can trade using Stewart, Orr, and Dempsey next week. Yeah, okay, wow. You can trade all three of those. That's wild. Big move, FPL. You must be pretty much full primo. Okay, I'm lost. Where are we? Jonas. English went 131. Darcy went 113. Rob went 132 versus DCAM in the last three. Yeah, but Darcy's 113 was off 4 goals, wasn't it, Jonas? English went 131. Darcy went 113. I get what you're saying. Rob went 132 against DCAM. Oh, okay. Gone it is. Skizfits get him in the New South Wales Origin side ASAP. I don't know. Jeez. Let's go through Goldberg. Skizfits. Sorry. I don't know what Cheese says. Skids. Asking for your ranking. Cheese is. Skids. He's. Oh my god. He's 131. Jonas. Sorry. Bolton is painful own. Missed 20 minutes. Shit. Yeah, he does. He's bad at doing that. He's bad at marking once he shouldn't mark, and then he gets marks. You like, how the hell did you get that? And some that he just drops sitters, and then he'll snap a goal off a ridiculous angle, but he can't kick straight in front. It's ridiculous. It's a hard watch as the Tigers, man. Skids Fitz ranking at the moment 131. It was 44th the other week, but I missed the Bont and Dacos VC. That's crucial, isn't it? I hate Sanders Puffer. I know. That's my fault, Puffer. Oh, you know what though? In fairness, the studying was there, so it's not like I'm taking it off anyone else. It was more I didn't like the rookies this week. He's got the role. He's scoring when he's not subbed in or subbed out. Has been pretty damn good. So anyway, there goes 100 and how much money did I lose? 170k I could use on the upgrade next week. So anyway, whatever. I tried, Puffer. I tried. Hopefully he comes good for us, mate. Crazy Fit, surely Luke Ryan outscores everyone on his buy. Yeah, it feels like that, doesn't it? He's such a good pick, Luke Ryan. No, mate, I've been looking at him for weeks. Oh, have you? Okay, filth. Been looking at him for weeks. You shouldn't have done this bad, or you're not your fault at all. Well, that makes me feel better, Puffer. Especially that you're looking at him for a few weeks now. Puffer, do you believe he'll come good? I need to know. Was at work when you messaged me, so I couldn't say much. I just think I gave a sad reaction because I didn't know how to. I wanted to see the rest of the game. Anyway, it didn't pan out for us this week. Skiz, yeah, Sanders hit was sick. Oh man, Cheese, that's brutal to miss on them as a captain. Rough as, and then Cheese follows up. The only reason I did well last week was because of Bont VC. Same, absolutely got kissed for that, didn't we? Well, not kissed. I mean, we're smart, but still, it was nice to get 180 when someone took a 150. Jonas, he was painful, but he's still exciting. Puffer, okay. I'm wondering whether Sanders is someone to move on or eventually just keep it. I'm thinking for F7 cover Puff. I think he's got a good fixture coming up. That's only if I have enough money somewhere else for upgrading. Or the other thing is, Puffer, we could use him for Connor Rosie in 3 weeks' time. Tell me what you think of that, Pufferfish. Sanders to Rosie, round 16. I think would be my calculation. Jonas. So this is for the rookie, the Adelaide rookie. I'm sure he's probably put it. Yeah, 63 billion down mid forward next week for me. Need a rookie playing round 14. So do I. So I think I'll get him as well. Does not matter about round 15 buy. Fair. I think I'm going down the same route, Jonas, with Dowling. Are you pumped? Yes, you remember I'm a Richmond supporter. That's glad. Well, I've been talking about Richmond tonight anyway. But yes, I am pretty pumped for the 300 of Dusty. I think we win that game. I think I called it at the start of the week that Richmond would be a nice bet against Adelaide this week, but I didn't really want to say it on my channel in case I get done for, I don't know, for recommending gambling, but whatever. I think we're probably a good chance to beat Hawthorn next week for some money. Sorry, Hawthorn supporters. I might even go chuck a sneaky. I don't know. Depends what we're at, actually. But yes, I'm pretty pumped, CrossFit. I don't know, cheese. I need 3 forward primos. That's a lot, isn't it? I still feel like I'm losing so much points in the forward line. You kind of would be, yeah. Got Dempsey last week, but that's lucky. Sexton's okay for now. You're fine with Dempsey and Sexton at the moment, cheese. So I wouldn't worry. You've got a good ranking anyway. You've been helped out for sure with that. That's really good. Puffer, I have the faith in Sanders to come good eventually for an F7. Okay, Fuel. Okay, good. I want to hear this. You'll make me sleep at night. Is it midnight yet? Okay, 20 minutes away from midnight, then I'm calling it a night, I think. Hopefully. I get too pressured because there's so much stuff that comes in. I was like, yes, I want to answer these and go through these because there might be some really juicy things in here. I don't think he's going to make enough money to upgrade. No, but Rosie will come down, Puff. Rosie will come down, so there'll only be like 50k difference in 3 weeks' time. Is my punt. Anything I can guess is he's fairly expensive, so it can go up for Rosie. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know how to explain it. Only thing I can guess is he's already fairly expensive, so go up to Rosie. I think there won't be much money gap. I think we need to wait 2 games for Rosie, and then there might not be much money we need to chuck on his head if he doesn't come good. You go into the Dusty's 300. No, I don't think I am. I can't take my 1-year-old there. If I was, or else I would. He's never been to a footy game before, though. It's a Saturday. I can't. I have my. Oh man, I'd love to take him to his first game, being the 300th game of Dusty's, but I don't know. I feel like if we do win, the crowd would be a bit wild for a little one like that. Excited to see him though, that's for sure. I watched a game with him at home, no. Can't the Tigers? You're a Tigers man, are you? I should know these things, but I just sometimes I can't remember. Jonas, Bad Karma skipped the win in Adelaide. Now we'll lose at home. Oh, Jonas. Are you really going to play your 300th interstate? Was like, let's talk about it, right? Let's say you're Buddy Franklin playing for Sydney. Are you really going to play your whatever 105th at Adelaide Oval as opposed to SCG? Like, come on. Surely not. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. When was the last time a player played their 200th, 300th, whatever, at not their home ground? I cannot remember. I could not tell you. Someone in the comments is probably smart enough to dig this up, but it just doesn't make sense, especially when you're a player of Dusty's caliber. Anyway, maybe someone can come up with a stat for that. 150 doesn't count, though. Where are we? And I think I missed something. Carl. Sorry, Carl. I don't know, Cheese. I agree with the forward line. I still got 2 spots there, but I have no idea how to fill them. Been holding, ranking. Oh, no. Well, you shouldn't be too far away, though, Carl. Puffer, as a Hawk supporters, I can officially say we're cooked against the Tigers. Why do you think that? I'm just going to close all the towels on the door again. Anyway, Anyone else hang up towels on doors? Where are we? I can't believe you, Puffer, you actually think you're going against the Tigs. I think everyone will play well. I was talking to my dad today about the Tigers, and he was saying that he mentioned Mansell. You know what? Before I get into the chat, guess which freaking Richmond spud my dad picked this week? What's the one Richmond player that I absolutely hate watching? Well, there's actually two players I hate watching from Richmond. But guess which player he picked this week or last week? Obviously, hasn't been watching my stuff. He picked a player that was around 200k, and he brought him in. I can't believe it. I almost hung up on him. I wasn't really going to hang up on him. Yes, that is correct. McIntosh. He brought in McIntosh. And my dad knows how much I hate McIntosh. He goes, oh, he's cheap. He's going to get games. So I just put him in there. I'm like, why didn't you tell me this a couple of weeks ago when you did it? He goes, I knew you wouldn't like it. And the bloke scores a 70 and has 2 goals and actually plays a decent football game. His first decent game since round 1 when he debuted against Carlton and kicked 3 goals. Like, this is the same bloke that traded in Ryan Mansell, brings in McIntosh. Dad, if you're watching this, there's a reason why you're ranked 80k. And it's because you picked McIntosh. Players like that kill me, Dad. Anyway, he gave me a heart attack when I was talking to him today because I asked him on a weekly basis, what are your trades? And I can never talk him out of any of it. I wouldn't be surprised if he picks him for 360k next week for Dusty. My dad will probably pick Dusty next week for his 300th game. For sure, that is the most dad thing ever for him. Well, what? I swear, if he calls me up and says he's bringing in Dusty for the rest of the season. Oh my god. Anyway, I've lost train of thought. I just lost my chain too. What do I do? Where are we? That's my spiel about McIntosh for the night. Puffer. Yeah, okay, I read that. Skiz. I think instead of Dusty being shared off, everyone should pick him up and watch crowd surf. Imagine. He would freaking hate that, though. He's not a people person in terms of spotlight attention. He doesn't like the spotlight for a big game player. He's pretty low key, but imagine that, him crowd surfing. I didn't know where you were going to go with that one, Skid Sid. I didn't know if, it could have been anything with that sort of Dusty-esque comment. Cheese, yeah, my forward line is Heaney, Flanders, Fisher, Sexton, Dempsey, and whatever rookie I chuck on. Hey, you've got a better ranking than me, Cheese, and you've done some great things this year, so don't underestimate what you've got. Oh, Dusty Martin, you are the love of my life. Oh, the chance start going already. Puffish, M9, you thinking Rosie? Yes, absolutely, Puffer. I'll go into more detail on another date on that. On another date. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Cheese, holding ranking would be painful. Yeah, it would be very painful. I love Razoosh out though, Puffer. He's going to be too cheap to ignore perfect play to loop with no Anderson every week, correct? Carl, this is for Cheese. Worst hold decision I made. What's a hammy? You kind of know what you're in with a hammy, Carl, but it's okay. We've all held on things we shouldn't have held on to. I held on Clayton Oliver last year because Simon Goodwin didn't tell me he's got a coke problem. So clearly, don't know if I can say that. He just prefers Pepsi. I don't know. Anyway, so I held on Clayton for like a month or two, maybe. I don't even know how long. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we've all been there. Got injured, got a bit ego. Hopefully he comes back. So, look, I think he'll come back after the bye. Surely Rankin will come back after the bye, right? Oh, and you got him the week you got injured. That's why you held him. Probably makes sense. Hopefully he comes back. He'll probably come back same form potentially, but just a high chance of redoing it again that quick. Puffer, yeah, when Noah Anderson is between his 2 and 150 games. Oh, you weren't talking about 150th game. Sorry, my bad, Puffer. Yep. He's a weird one, isn't he, Anderson? Jonas, no one skips. Oh, man, I just skipped that. No one skips matches, just play milestone games at home. Fair. Supercoach. Oh, okay. Oh, you've got one for me. Crawford played his 300th in Tassie. How long have you been just waiting in the comments? And I didn't even know you were there. Very nice. Thank you for that stat, Supercoach. Skizfits, last year I took my son to his first footy match. Here we go. It was a Tigers v Hawks. Oh, there, okay. Accidentally booked the Hawks cheer squad seats. My son had no interest and just wanted to kick the footy in the corridor. I love that, Skids. Oh, that's good as. FBL, do you think Dusty will play on after he'll go to go? I think he'll retire at the end of the season, FPL, in my opinion. And yes, you guys were right about McIntosh. McIntosh, I hate you. Yeah, McIntosh, if you were listening to my stream right now, I wouldn't even give you my signature. And I wouldn't even get yours. Anyway, I don't know how much he makes, but it's ridiculous for what he does out in the footy field. So we have 3/4 time to catch up. Sorry, Skiz, what have you written? We have left at 3/4 time to catch the train before the big crowd, and I listened to my AirPods, and we just came back and won by 1 point. Oh, don't you hate that? I can't say I've ever done that. I've actually, funnily enough, always stayed. The worst feeling was that Carlton draw round 1 last year. But then I saw a Canadian bird and went for a drink at one of the pubs near the train station with her. And then the rest of the night was pretty good after that. So it's sour. The draw wasn't such a sour thing. But she was into tarot cards and stuff like that. And then she went all nuts. And then she believed in our tarot cards, whatever you want to call them. And she had crystals in her room. So that probably made more sense to why she's a bit of a loony. So any chick that believes in tarot cards and crystals, don't even go there. Yeah, I just forgot what I was on about. Jonas Dusty spends his time partying at the Gold Coast anyway. Well, he's not going to go there, I don't think, unless Dimmer offers him something insane for a year. I just can't see Dusty finishing at Gold Coast. I don't know. I can see some funny stuff below. Puffer, Skiz, I was at the game and almost killed someone after that. Oh, yeah, because you're a Hawthorn supporter, Puff. That's a hard watch. Cheese, Camden didn't do too bad this week, though. I'm deaf writing that bloke. Oh, if I was a waiter at his table, I'd happily make sure he wasn't playing the next week, or maybe for the whole season. Skiz, Pubfish, Laughy Face about the footy chat between Richmond and Hawthorn game. Carl McIntosh goes on an average 130 for the rest of the season. If he does that, I wouldn't bake him every time. I wouldn't bake him every time I'm on a stream. He lives in my head rent free. Just that stupid mug. He looks like he should be serving World War II. Like, he's that kind of looking operator. You listen to him on the radio and you're gonna fall asleep. You just anyway, you're making me think about him. Oh, sorry, I butchered that. Hidman. Wow. Craigford, he'll probably outscore you this week. We outscored Sanders, all right, Craigford. Far out. Jonas, here we go. Who's going to Shorty's goal kicking, not pole kicking? I know you're stirring up. On Monday, yeah. So in the comments, if you want to write who's going to the goal kicking comp on Monday morning, I'm going. Jonas, are you going, Jonas? Be nice to see who these people are behind the computer, because I'm definitely going. With cracked ribs or not, I'll still go, Jonas. I don't know. Just imagine your dad picking Dusty just for him to retire during the season. Imagine he retires after that game. That would be something. That'd be my dad thing ever. I just need a segment of what my dad brings in for trades. At the end of the year, I don't think I'll bring him on because he won't want any airtime whatsoever. But I'll get his trade history and we can go through his trade history because it will be the best trade history you've ever seen in any Supercoach content creator land. This will make you go, wow. I'm surprised he doesn't play draft for this reason. Like, the amount of times I've had to look at his team and go, "Who is this player?" Like, I'll know, like, a little bit about him, but I don't know. And then I'll look at the score, and he's averaging 60, but last week he scored 144. It'll be Hipwood. This week, if I see my dad and he's got Hipwood in his side after that big point chase, I'll probably scratch my eyes out because I'll see him next weekend. If I see he brings in Hipwood or any of these Brisbane guys that went well that don't score well, probably going to have a heart attack. Anyway, enough ranting. Puffer, don't even Hipwood me. This is the sort of thing. Oh, get out of it, cheese. I'll go back to the comments in a second, but this is the kind of players I'm not even joking. So imagine getting this in your comments. So my dad next week will be like, Hipwood 140. What do you think, Brad? He won't even tell me. He'll just put him in. He'll probably pick Luke Nankervis, who scored 117. Liam Jones is right up his alley for 115 tonight. Players like that. He won't even look at Jaden Short's 103. He'll go straight up to the top and go, McInerney, 131. I haven't finished my R2. That looks good. Anyway, I can't do this. I can't stop looking at this. The crazier, the better. Yeah, I know, crazy. I know they are. Crazier, the better. But there's got to be a certain point where you draw the line, and it's crystals and tarot cards. Frag, Brad, you were a crystal boy. You were a crystal boy for all 12 hours of that interaction. Oh, yeah, I was whatever she wanted to be that night. Mate, I would have dressed up in. Oh, man, I was going to say something weird then. I would have been whatever. I would have barked for her. Put it that way. She was that kind of operator. Like, I've seen a lot of 10s in my life, but my God. She told me to bark, you'd probably bark. Maybe that's too far, but anyway. The crazy ones are hot, etc. Crazy Hawks were up 5 or 6 goals too. This is that Hawks and Richmond game. Unreal hearing the comeback on the train. I was losing it quietly in the carriage with my pods and going nuts. Isn't that such a great feeling? Honestly, even on the V line back, when Richmond get the win, which hasn't happened very often, and that's why I haven't been to too many games this year at all. I haven't been to any game. But going back on the V line, it's either an hour of Richmond highlights and presses and listening to Taranto, etc. Also an hour of just not listening to anything. So huge difference, but I'm the biggest cherry picker when it comes to going to footy games. I reckon I've got like a 95% record win-loss ratio because I do not go to games I think we're going to be close in. Biggest cherry picker for Richmond fixture. That's why I'm not going to any games this year because we're not going to win too many more. Anyway, a bit soft, but that's okay. I don't know, cheese. At least I'll admit it. Liam Baker is probably one of my favourite players in the comp. I love when he's going to go to Freo. Cheese just, it's going to be fantastic. We're going to see a Baker. He can go to Freo. Bolton to West Coast and Freo. Graham to Adelaide or Port Adelaide, whoever wants him. Camden McIntosh will probably sign a 2-year deal now. Pickett will probably get another year on our list. Dusty retires or goes to Gold Coast, whatever. And then we're going to have a million kids and McIntosh on the wing. Going to love that for my side next year. I don't know, Craze. Tell me some positive things about Tigers. Cheese, I can't go, unfortunately. This is to the kicking comp. Jonas, Geelong is way too far for me. Okay. And Carl, Geelong is too far. I'll be up in the Gippsland. Fair. Don't blame any of yous. It'll just be me and Shorty there kicking, and that's it. I wonder if SDS is going to go this year. Puff, what do you say about the kicking comp? I don't know what I just said. Jesus. I need to go to bed. I would go to the Shorty's goal kicking comp, but unfortunately I live so far from Geelong. Yeah, I don't blame you guys, to be fair. I was giving him stick for this when I was over there at the stream. Remember, I was saying you're not going to go to Melbourne. Skiz fits. I had Liam back a few weeks ago and gave away his 60 soldier show. Like, wow, you should get the fate being a Tigers man. You know what you can produce. Big call, Skiz. Jeez, I was hoping nobody heard that. That was that last comment. Go have a look at cheese. I can't believe I said that. That's not what I meant. Oh no. Oh, I've lost it, cheese. I've lost it. Put a timestamper for that one, cheese. So then, and then tag tag Shorty in a timestamp. I don't know if you can do that. That's solid effort. Cheese. Yeah, I'm from. A drive for me. Yeah, it is a bit of a drive for most people out Melbourne. I have no idea where that is, so that's why I didn't register. Wait, Brad, thoughts on hip get stuff, puffer? Cheese, yes, I was gonna bring him in this week as well. Joke, mate. Yeah, I knew. That's funny. Cheese, thoughts on Bailey? Mm. Very funny, cheese. Very funny. Imagine my side next week with Hipwood and Bailey Williams. Oh my god. What's the rank? What's his rank? Whose rank? Talking about my rank. Wait, Brad, thoughts on what Bloody Nan Curvis. Wouldn't have fuck for her. I trust me, if you've seen her, you'd know. Oh, I freaking love this chat. Toronto makes such a difference like day with the Hawks. Very good point. Frag, Wolf. I don't know, jeez. Wolf would it yeah. Oh, mate. Seriously, if you've seen what I've seen, you guys would understand. Love is blind, my friends. I wasn't in love though. Brad the Milkman is in a pink tutu. Wow, not quite. I'm not going to play that sort of dress up, Jonas. What are Brad thoughts on Liam Jones this week? Jones gets stuffed. He's like just a weird operator to look at too. Just he looks like he eats baked beans for dinner. Liam Jones looks like that kind of operator that eats baked beans for dinner, and I feel like he's that kind of bloke that still lives at home at 28 or however old he is. He could be 28 or 38. I have no idea. That guy looks. He's not going to be 38 clearly, but my god, he looks weird. Weird kind of operator. Who's that? Sam Frost. I can't stand watching that peanut. If I was a Hawthorn supporter, Sam Frost would give me aneurysm every week. What's on Mason Wood? Got 140 week. I'm disregarding all those last four players that were mentioned, apart from Taranto. FPL down under looking at Lockie. You guys are just trolling now. Lockie Shaw can get stuffed. FPL. Skiz, cherry picker, I'm a vibe master, bring the energy. We will usually win when I go. I like it, Skizfit. Maybe I might have to go to a Richmond game in 2030 when I feel like we're going to turn around. Puffish, Carl, you Gibson boy as well. Okay, there we go. Imagine, cheese, that's what got everybody over the line, is that's what the actual comp was. That would be some weird stuff. We're talking about Bonner and Wang now. Well, are you talking about Bonner, the St Kilda player? Because he's like 400k, I wouldn't be going there. I don't know who Wang is. Wang's not a player. You guys are just. Oh no. What have I done? I've just turned this whole bloody convo into some Monday antics. It's not a Monday pride thing, I can tell you that much. I don't know how far I want to go, and I don't. The further we take it, the more I might get cancelled. That would never happen. They couldn't cancel me, surely. Carl, no, Puffer. I live around Yarra Valley. Oh, I know the area, Carl. I used to be from a place called Murrabak. There you go. I want to move in the sale area. Yeah, nice. Very nice, Carl. Excuse me. Octopus and a horse. That is so random, Skiz. Had to look at that. Brad. The moan was more sus. I don't even know what the moan was about. Did I actually moan on stream? Oh, God. I don't know if I want to upload this now. Yeah, I'm scared that I moaned. I didn't even hear my own moan. I hope I didn't moan. That'd be weird. I thought my webcam was off at that time of night. Jeez. Brad, I dare you to bring Bailey. No way. I'm not touching Williams with a 10-foot pole or Shorty's pole. Puffer, hey, don't you dare say anything about our Lord Saviour, Sam Sam Frost is a bloody peanut. I swear, Sam Frost is the kind of operator that would say to a woman, "Come to mine. Let's watch Star Wars." You'd rock up to his house and he's naked and he's got a lightsaber out and you're not sure which one's the lightsaber. Just kidding. That's way too far. This is why I don't do midnight streams because it's become out of context. Anyway, cheese. Skits with the shout out to Skitty Fits and Big Horse. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually listened to them tonight. They're quite funny too. I actually like those two. What have I done to the comments? You guys are freaking wild. Jonas go, remember when Stephen May had to be physically held back from attacking Sam Frost? After Frost was off to Hawthorne. Yeah. Bad Jonas. That's so funny. Oh, I've got a lot of love for Stephen May. I don't know, he's a peanut, but he's so funny. Just to watch his anger and his issues with Lever, they just look like an old married couple. That's why I want to pick him this year, because I actually would love to watch Stephen May owning him in Supercoach for the third year of my Supercoach career game, whatever. Anyway, octopus and a horse. I like those emojis. I like the octopus one. Although the octopus looks a bit sus. Looks like it's trying to do something to the horse. Yeah, Brad grew up in Montrose. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really close, mate. I know Montrose. Funny story, Carl. When I was 16, now I doubt my parents are going to watch this live, but I drove up to, where was it? Like Yarra Junction or something, out that way. 16 without a license, and I had to do a breatho. It was a breatho when I was 16, so I went to run around the breatho because I was like, oh no, they're going to ask for my license. So I tried to outrun a breatho and buses or whatever. There's a cop car ahead, obviously, and it pulled me over. And it's like, why did you try to avoid the breatho? Have you had a few? I was like, no, haven't had a few. Didn't want to tell them I was underage driving. Oh, they checked my license anyway. They could see that I was only a learner, and had a lot of fines that day. I can tell you that much. Because I was trying to drive from like Willowdale, Moorbark area, all the way to Yarra Junction for a party, and yeah, just took my learner car up there, and yeah, it wasn't fun. It was not fun. I never did anything crazy like that again at that age, anyway. So fun times. No way, Jonas. That's wild. I went to Croydon Secondary. What the hell? Wow, this is crazy. Sorry. Jeez, I'm from Leongatha, a little town where nothing happens. I don't even know where Leongatha is. I've heard of it. Puffer goes with the name Skids, I think. Jonas Croydon. I still can't believe that Croydon. I used to catch the bus home from Croydon Station all the time, mate. That's wild. In fact, I used to also run home from Croydon Secondary College, which was, I don't know what road that used to be on, near the Milk Bar on Croydon Road or whatever, down that way, and used to run home. Used to take me like half an hour. Anyway, I didn't realise how close you guys used to live where I was. Frag, what's this? Teeters on the line, YouTube guidelines, every. What's that mean, Frag Teeters? Do I have to Google what that means? I don't know what that means. I might have to look that up, Frag, because I have no idea what that means. Puffish cheese. I'm not a fan. Sorry, I've just lost train of thought. This is pufferfish to cheese. I'm not far from where that is as well. Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? I suppose there's so many obvious, so it makes sense though. Frag. I might say for a swipe tonight, I reckon. Oh, I've just sent some voice notes to some so hopefully not some Wookiees, but hopefully, yeah, some not too bad. How you going? So I'll voice note them back later. I don't know what they sound like, but I'm about to find out later on tonight, and then I'll go to bed. Cheese. Still can't stop laughing at some of these combos tonight. Anyway, oh nice as Puffish. I'm keen to make a move to Richmond soon. Oh, true. Okay, yeah, nice. Not really much of a country boy. Fair enough. Cheese. Don't blame you. Puff up. Never lived anywhere else. Cheese. So I can say I'm probably a country boy then. Well, there you go, Puff. There you go. Sorting out postcodes in the comments. Craze fit. I got 3 fines in 9.1. What the hell? I was a learner. 3 fines, 9 points, and 1K. I think mine was something very similar, Craze Fit. Wow. No way. You guys. Carl. What? Croydon TAFE back in the day. What year did you finish? You don't mind me asking, Carl. What the hell? Frag, just say you're a loose unit, bro. Frag, YouTube doesn't choose. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I do get worried sometimes. I'm going to leave this one up. Like, I haven't deleted a YouTube live in a long time because I haven't delved too far, but Cheese is now defining it for me. Means close to crossing the line of whatever you can say. Yeah, okay. I haven't read the T's and C's and what you can and can't say, but honestly, I've heard a lot worse elsewhere, especially on Spotify. So I don't know if Spotify has different rules to YouTube, but man, if you listen to, I won't mention which one in particular on Spotify, they say some wild stories, and sometimes you forget that it's even about Supercoach. Uh, but they always use hypotheticals. Always, they always start off the hypothetically if this and that, and I'm like, how are they not cancelled? But it'd be sad to see them cancelled because they're really funny to listen to. So maybe I should start off with hypothetically. YouTube got nothing on Brad. Well, I hope not. I hope not. Squeaky clean here, Puff. Frag time to step step it up. He thinks, please not. Nah, do what you guys want. You can write whatever you want. To be honest, this doesn't mean I'll read them all out. Jonas, watch. What is it? Jonas, I got like internal burps happening in me. I'll take a photo of it so I know what you're talking about. Or else I'll forget and yeah, give me 2 seconds. If this is something weird, all right, I'm taking a photo. Something weird, Jonas. I won't share my screen, but I'll have a look at it later. I feel like I'm going to be stitched up here. Remember I got stitched up? Who stitched me up to that bloody YouTube thing that I went to look on? And I'm glad I didn't share my screen that night. That was not a good one. Not for this anyway. Crazy fit. I even had a can of Daniels. They didn't. Wow, breath test me. That's surprising. And made me drive home and followed me the whole way. It was nuts. Yeah, wow. Mine was back in 07 when I did this crazy fit. So yeah, I got slapped. Fines as well. Jonas Cheese, check that out. You can check out everything. I wonder what this thing is. Puffish Crazy is a wild one. It certainly sounds like we're from the same breed of goldfish. Carl, I'm 31 now, so around 13 years ago, probably. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. I'm 33 in a couple of weeks. 33 on 28th of June. If I don't get birthday wishes, I will be disappointed. Not really. Probably after 30, you don't really want birthday wishes anyway, because now you just feel like an old fart. Cheese, might have to give it a gander, Jonas. Okay, he's going to check out your whatever you've put on here. Puffer, sorry, Craze has written to Puffer. It was a Evo Mister. I'm getting lost now. Puffish, Brad, get on Monopoly Poker. I've already downloaded it, but I will play it against you at some point. Maybe over the weekend, Puff. Skizfits. No way! Okay, you guys are blowing my freaking mind tonight. I work out in Croydon all the time. Love working in Mount Dandenong. Warrandyte's my favourite in Melbourne. Far out. Wow, that's crazy. It's actually even like crazy how close I am from Shorty's. I'm not going to give out suburbs and stuff, but all my friends live in the same suburb as Shorty does. So, all 3 of them, I should say. But it's surprising how close people are, and you just don't even know. Brad, how many times have you ever been in the drunk tank? In the drunk tank? What's that mean, Jonas? Feeling in the drunk tank? What elaborate here, Jonas? What do you mean a drunk take? I've never been behind bars, if that's what you mean, for drinking or whatever. But I've had my stomach pumped twice from drinking. I don't know if I can say that, but I was 19. I blacked out twice. Ended up drinking a bottle of vodka in about an hour or so in front of my mates, and then I woke up in hospital, and that was fun. Then I went to my mate's 21st back in 2012. I went to Orange Whip. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ringwood area. Orange Whip nightclub, Dakota nightclub back in the day. I think Orange Whip might still exist. I don't know what they call it now, but I was at the ATM. Next minute, I wake up in hospital and I don't even remember. And it was from drinking. So I don't drink too much now, but dirty Dax, oh my God. Locked up till you're sober. Never, Jonas. Never happened. I've ended up in the hospital wasting paramedics' time, sure, but never been locked up. Cheese. I'm a good boy, never been in trouble on the roads. On the roads, specifically, cheese. There you go. Frag. My mate claims to have ripped a bongo. Oh, really? Pulled over, then tested 4 hours later, came up negative. Ah, yeah, I probably won't comment too much about this side of things, Frag, but I've heard very similar stories. Um, we should change. So cheese. Sorry, we should change the name of the streams to to We Chat Supercoach. Sometimes, yeah, that is my fault. I don't know if I don't. I mean, pretty much the viewer retention's been the same throughout the whole night. So it's clear I've got a certain audience that doesn't mind this kind of stuff, and if they want to tune out and come back, they're more than welcome to. But there's the other half that don't mind this kind of stuff because it is a little bit more relaxed than some other streams. As we know, I like to delve off to story time as well. Anyway, it's it's probably a good vibe though, cheese, right? It's a little bit different to what everybody else does. It's probably a little bit more regular than what most would do. So, yeah, and it literally feels like I'm talking to friends outside of my other close friends. To be honest, I hope you guys feel the same way. But anyway, doesn't matter if you don't. Cal, same birthday as my lady, 28th of June. No way. I'll be forgetting now. Well, imagine if you remembered mine but not hers. Imagine that. She'd go, "What's wrong with you?" Anyway, I don't have a missus anymore, so I haven't had one in about a year. It's just never been more than 2.5, 3 years. I don't know why. Maybe it's me. Anyway, Puffer. Oh, all right. Sorry. He says, "All right, I'm off, Brad. Sorry, just saw a couple of worms fall in the water next to me. Hopefully, there's no hooks on the other end of them, or else won't be seeing you again. You'll be fine, Puff. I'll be seeing you. I'll message you throughout the weekend for the Supercoach scores or whatever. If there's some sad players, we can just be sad in that little DM chat there going. But I'll catch you on another stream, Puffer. I'm going to call it a night soon anyway. It's already past midnight. I do this every time. Carl, Dirty Dax, Jonas, walked up to you sober. Yeah, I did go past these. Skizfits, you ever go tramp on rounds, Brad? Not my sort of thing, mate, because I only used to drink, if that makes sense. So I was never up past. Well, I was up 5, 6 a.m., but it's always from drinking. So never those places, those. Those places were like people would come in Sunday morning at 6 a.m., wouldn't they, or something crazy? I couldn't do it. Not my sort of thing. I'm assuming you might have. Anyway, cheese. Yeah, that's exactly right, Adam. Not for me though. Oh, story times gets crazy sometimes. Cheese. Oh God, I remember one of my first nights really drinking was vodka. We kept having shots because we thought it was doing nothing to us. Oh no, that's the worst bit. Had like 14 shots in an hour, so lucky I didn't. Yeah, literally. Nah, obviously that's wild. Because that can definitely be something that could happen. Okay, Jonas, AFL Supercoach videos often don't show up without that in the title. Yeah, fair. I mean, I always just write the games that are on that night. I mean, if I wrote casual chat in there, not too sure people would actually jump in, or maybe they would because they know what I'm like by now. But yeah, Cheese. Been to Revs a few times. Skids caused ruckus as usual. Yep, I can imagine. Cheese, cheeky boy. Yeah, that's his first comment all night, and that's what he comes up with that. Crazefits loves it. He's still out. Crazefit, you're still on. I don't know if I can show. No, I probably can't show you this because I might get in trouble. I might leave it for another stream, but anyway, it's quite funny. Skizfit's brilliant cheese. Spent many hours boogieing there. Well, there you go. Carl, I actually heard you on your last team review. You live stream chess. Yeah, true. No, I don't live stream chess. Hang on. When did I say that? I actually heard you on the last team review. You live stream chess, Brad. I was saying like I'm good at chess. I love chess, yeah. Not sure if it was legit, so I wanted to confirm. Yes, no, I definitely play chess. And I was saying, I can't remember, there was a few of you that wanted to play chess online against me and whatever. So I said, give me a couple warm up games and I'll play you. So, yes, I do play chess. And I actually wouldn't mind playing Fortnite with anybody, really. I wouldn't mind that on the old headset there. But I don't know if my Fortnite downloaded. I know it's a bit of an immature game to be playing at bloody 30, 33, whatever. But I'm a bit of a gamer, but I just don't have enough mates when I'm on. So it needs an update. Again, why is it not updated? But yeah, I'm a big fan of chess and some games. Just depends what games on the PlayStation. But yes, I love chess. I'm too stupid for chess. Beer pong's a good one, Cheese. Smashes all in beer pong. Probably wouldn't. Sort of game I'm good at. Yeah, wow. Wow. I feel like the more you've had, the better you become. I'm down for chess. I haven't played in ages. I'll play at some point. Hopefully I can get around to this at some point. Play using chess and whatnot. I just don't know which one's the best mobile one you can do. And how you invite someone to it. I'm sure it's not that hard, right? Jonas says chess, yeah, beer pong at the backpackers, good times. Oh, that's what's underrated. Backpackers are underrated. Man, I've been to a couple backpackers and I've not seen talent like that in a long time. Forget going out to a club. Just go to a backpackers for $35 a night. Whew, you'll see much better talent at a backpackers than what you would at a bloody nightclub. Tell you that. Man, flashbacks were what? Cheese. Yeah, I turn into him once I've had a few pick me ups. Oh no. I don't know what pick me ups you're talking about, Cheese. I probably won't elaborate. Beer pong. I hope you're talking about drinks. I'm the clutch player. There you go. Well, if we ever align in some drinking format and we're playing beer pong, remind me to team up with you. Chess with friends goes alright. Alright, Skids friends, let me download that. The app is called Chess. It's like the biggest site there. You get rankings. Oh, rankings scare me though. I'm in the VFL app now. So chess with friends goes alright. Chess with, and what's the other one? Where does it say chess with friends? What the hell? Chess with friends. Mine says Chess Clash play online, Chess offline board game, Chess Royale, Chess online. Where's Chess with friends? Chess offline. Chess. I have to have a look at that. Yeah, I'm lost where I am. The app is called Chess. Is like, and it's just chess by itself, Adam. You guys stitching me up here. Okay, there's a normal one called Chess. Yeah, okay, I get that. Chess Royale. Anyway, I have a look. What's the biggest site there? You'll get ranking. Oh yeah, I went there. Jonas, here we go. I stayed in Adelaide for a month straight at multiple backpackers like 9 years ago. That's a long time ago, Jonas. Cheese. You see some wild shit at the backpackers and get up to literally. Oh my cheese. Jeez. I need to make a separate almost a separate channel or a separate stream where I can just talk about this random stuff because man, if I see the shorty's goal kick in any of yours, I'll tell you some stuff then. But on the stream, I'll probably get cancelled. Anyway, Carl, better head to bed, guys. Camping tomorrow. True. Have fun camping. Have a great weekend, Brad and chat. Sounds good, mate. Enjoy your camping weekend. Hopefully your side goes all right. I'll catch you on the next one, Carl. I'm about to head off soon anyway. Cheese says, have a good one, Carl. Jeez. Just thinking means playing chess with friends in... Oh, my God. Yeah, okay. I'm so bloody retarded sometimes. I don't know. Now you guys just taking the mic. Yeah, okay. Clear to say that I'm pretty tired and a bit special. Cheese, I have had way too many cheeky nights. I'm so wild now. I feel that, Cheese can relate. We've probably done irreversible damage to myself. Yeah, me too. That liver will never be the same, Cheese. That liver will never be the same. My eyes are getting sore again. Anyway, so my final trades before I head off. If you didn't already see my team preview and whatnot, I bought in the fish. I bought in Green, which we've mentioned at the start of the chat, and I bought in Sanders tonight. Hopefully the other two fire. I got 61k left. My bad. 9 trades left. 61k, and 1 forward and 1 ruckman to move on to, and that's about it. I actually forgot it was a chess chat too. A chess chat. My God, a Supergoats chat as well. And I was doing so well. I had this stream for an hour 45, I reckon, without delving into any sideways footy stuff. And then next minute, who started it? I forgot this was Supercoach chat. Soul Green. Whose fault was that? Was that my fault? Maybe it was about that bloody tarot card girl and the moan and all that. Anyway, I don't know where I went sidetrack. I got sidetracked every stream, I feel. Captain English, FVS, Adam. Yeah, that's maybe he put the VC on Dawson or something like that, I would assume. Cheese, we are too wild in chat, literally. Well, I'm getting a lot of regulars too in these chats too, and a few new ones that are hopefully going to become regulars as well. That'd be nice. Little community here. Captained. Yeah, VC. There we go. I called it VC Dawson and went for a pod. Skiz or back throwing big time. Yeah, that's bad. You went for 2 pod options this week, but sometimes you got to give it a crack anyway, Adam, and see how you go. All right. Well, what's the times for tomorrow game? And I'll let you know if I'm going to do a video. Do I got plans? I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't know. You never know. I might. What the hell is that about? Excuse me, that's wild. Like if I jump on a Saturday night or Sunday night chat potentially after the game just because I can, I might. What are the other emojis before I go? These are weird, man. Like what the hell are these emojis? There's too many of them. Like what the hell are these little animal things in here? Like this kind of crap. Like, what's that? He's sleeping? The hugging one's pretty funny though, not gonna lie. It's a weird one. Anyway, that's me done for the night. I'll get sidetracked in the chat looking at all these different emojis. Jeez. All right, before you guys go, send you the weirdest emoji you can find, and then I'm going to call it a night. Excuse me. I like these. Keep them coming. I want to see what you guys can come up with. Well, put in an emoji what you thought of tonight's chat. It can be weird. It can be whatever. I won't be offended. This is tonight's chat. I'm gonna have a fight of an emoji before I get out of here. Crazy. I think it was freaking hilarious. I can't find anything funnier than those couple ones. I'll see if I can find one before I get out of here. I don't know what the hell these are. Who the hell makes these? Anyone know who make these body things? Can you make your own? Anyway, too busy looking at emojis. That's me for the night. If I jump on tomorrow night, I will. If not, potentially next one. But see how we go. Been here for 5 minutes, but the chat has been fire. All right, thanks, Adam. Appreciate that. Whoa, Cheese has got some wild emojis. Jonas in the shower in the dark, shorty style. What the hell is he? Is he actually shower in the dark? Good night. All right, yeah. That's how we're going to end the night's session every time. Is send me the emoji of what you thought of tonight's stream, and that's how I end it. I'll leave it there. Enjoy your night. I'm going to bed too. Catch us on the next one. And hopefully, I see some of you guys at the goal kicking comp. Hopefully, your team goes well. Give us a like too for this stream, as per usual. Cheers, guys.